Jason?
Okay.
Is he okay?
All right. Take a deep breath. Just calm down.
Which cubicle is he in? I have to see him.
Yeah, he's in radiology.
Okay.
He's getting a CAT scan.
All right, I'm going to go up and see him.
No, Sam,
only gonna be
you're
a few
not
minutes,
going
please.
anywhere. He's unconscious. He's been that way since he got here. Patrick is evaluating the extent of his injuries.
Oh, no. That's what they say when it's really bad, isn't it?
We're going to know more when we get the test results.
Yeah, they say that too.
Look, will you tell me what he was doing out in weather like this?
Well, Carly had an emergency, and of course it was up to Jason to fix it. Jason hates hospitals. He's probably gonna wake up while they're in the middle of doing tests and wonder why he's here. And he's gonna wake up hungry. He hasn't even had dinner
He's
yet.
really, really strong. He's been amazing doctors for years.
Yeah, I know. It scares me, though, how he minimizes his pain. It's like if he doesn't feel it, then it's not there.
You've been very good for him.
Yeah, I would say that goes the other way around.
No, unfortunately. You accept him for exactly who he is, and I have never been able to master that.
He was really glad that you showed up the other day with that picture when he was a little kid. Maybe he didn't tell you, but he really was.
Well, losing Jake put a lot of things in perspective.
Yeah.
We are not going to lose Jason, however. He's going to make it through. I have no doubt, because I can't have any doubt.
Okay, then I can't either.
Will you just tell me what the hell he was doing speeding on a road in a rainstorm?
Carly had an emergency.
Well, Carly's life is an emergency.
Yes, I know, and I don't know why she can't ever take care of things herself. I don't know why she has to always look to everybody else to handle her problems. I mean, especially Jason. I mean, and Sonny.
Well, Sonny? Why didn't she call Sonny first this time?
Dr. O'Leary, call 5432. Dr. Kylo.
Yes, I need an outside line. It's an emergency.
This phone is for hospital staff only.
I need to get in touch with my daughter.
Okay, I will get the police to go look at it.
No, you can't.
Okay, then you need to go back to your room and wait until you're done.
This will only make it worse, okay?
All right, how about this? You give me a list of names that I can call.
Sam! Sam! How's Jason?
We have no idea. You proud of yourself? Did you hear anything Jason and I told you about barging in on us? About respecting the fact that he actually has a life of his own?
You asked me to be selective, and I was.
No, we asked you to act like an adult.
And I did.
We were in the middle of a really important dinner and you didn't seem to notice.
I'm sorry, I thought the welfare of my daughter seemed a little more important than bok choy and beer.
Maybe it was about a little bit more than that, Carly. Maybe it was because Jason and I were celebrating something that had absolutely nothing to do with you. We asked you to respect our relationship.
My daughter could be missing, okay? That's really important, Sam.
Really, have you seen Jax?
No.
No. Has he called you or threatened you in any way?
No.
How do you even know that he's back?
You know what? I don't have to explain anything to you, and I didn't have to explain to Jason because he believes me.
But why do you have to call Jason? Can't you call somebody else? Wait a minute. Sorry, no, you can't do that because that would take consideration and you don't have that. You barge in whenever you feel like it.
I didn't force Jason to leave with me.
He can't say no to you, Carly.
You can't stand that.
Oh, no. This had nothing to do with him choosing you over me. You used Jake to get him to go with you. You had the gall to guilt him about his dead son.
No.
To get him to go with you.
Jason loves Jocelyn.
What about the boundaries we set, Carly? As adults.
Boundaries? My daughter could be missing. I think that trumps your boundaries, Sam.
Do you have any idea what it did to Jason to think that there's a possibility that a child could have been kidnapped right after losing Jake? Are you even sure that Jocelyn isn't at home, sound asleep in bed right now? Did you even go home before you went crying to Jason? Like you went crying to Sonny because you were afraid to lose that custody suit. Look what that did. Look at what you're doing now.
I didn't go to Sonny, and I cannot be held responsible for what he does.
Oh, no, of course not. Carly could never be held responsible. You use other people's pain to get what you want. You've been doing it for years. And now Jason is hurt again.
You're blaming me for this?
You are damn right I'm blaming you.
Sam, I didn't cause the accident, and I pray with everything I have that Jason's gonna be okay. But Jocelyn could be missing right now.
Could be. Might be. Why don't you admit that this little crisis of yours was your way to stake some sort of a claim into Jason because you feel like you're losing ground with him? This isn't about you, Carly. You always think it's about you.
I don't
No
expect you to
exceptions.
understand. You have no idea what it's like to lose a kid. So much for acting like an adult, huh? My wrist may be broken, but if you hit me again, I will rip you apart.
Do you even get that this has nothing to do with you or your kids? That Jason could be seriously injured right
I
now?
know more about Jason being injured than you will ever understand.
Excuse me, but that dubious honor falls to me. You want to compare losses?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the hell you are. You've been using Jason since the moment you laid eyes on him before you even knew his name. You've expected him to take care of you and your children, no matter what it cost him. And you never, ever give anything back, Carly. You don't even say thank you. You just take and keep taking.
I love Jason.
Well, your kind of love costs
You know
way
what?
too much.
Don't you underestimate what Jason means to me, or what I mean to him. Let me tell you something. I've been in his life a hell of a lot longer than you have, and I'm not going anywhere, no matter how much you want me to.
Yeah, well, I hope loving you hasn't cost him his life.
Oh, thank you.
I'm taking you to the hospital.
Oh, no. It's just the heat, my dear, or maybe the humidity.
You practically collapsed downstairs. You barely made it to the elevator.
My heart is fine. I hope.
Well, do you have your nitro?
Oh, always. But you know, I can stand the pain, but it's the heat that just.
What the heat wave broke when the storm hit.
Oh, well, then maybe it was the chicken. Why do they always serve chicken at these things? Anyway, dear, don't you worry about me. You go on downstairs and enjoy the fundraiser, and I'll be fine.
You'll be fine when you've worked up enough sympathy to keep me from doing what it is you think I came here to do.
Well, how am I doing?
You used to be a better liar.
And you used to be more gullible.
Well, I'm still guilty of making the same old mistakes.
Well, then you'll require my assistance, given the fact that Luke is out of service. So why don't you tell me why you're back in town and what I can do to make sure I get my cut? Oh, God.
What is it? What's wrong?
Maybe I have had too much excitement. I'm sure it's over for the evening.
Where is he?
What do you want?
Your kid stealing boy toy.
I don't know what the hell you're talking
You
about.
know what I'm talking about. Your bed buddy, Candy Boy. He stole Carly's kid.
Jocelyn is Jax's daughter. He has every right to see her.
Not according to the court. He has no right. He snatched the poor little girl from her crib and he split. And he wasn't acting alone.
Hey, you're calling up the court? That same legal system that you've scoffed at all these years? Oh, and that smear campaign on Jax had Corinthos written all over it.
First of all, he paid off the mediator and he would have paid off the judge. I'm sure he would have. That's the same thing you would have done. All right? Then he got so stressed out, he got high, he went after the woman who was trying to help him.
Oh, please. Anybody who knows Jax or cares about him would never believe
He burnt
that.
down his whole life and he did it to himself. So what are we
Listen,
doing?
we don't have time to fight about this. All right, do you know what Jax is?
No.
You think she'd tell us if she did?
Have you contacted him at all? Do you know if he has her? Carly's beside herself.
Oh, please. Carly is always beside herself. Why isn't she here asking me these questions?
Because she was in an accident tonight. And so was Jason.
Who? What kind of accident?
A car wreck.
How is he?
I'm sorry, it's not good. Jason suffered a severe head trauma.
That's all you got?
I was there, Patrick. I saw the bump on his head. Is he awake?
No, he's still unconscious and he's unresponsive.
Oh my God. It's just like before.
No, it's not. He'll come around. He's gonna come back to us.